Hey everyone, my name's Andy. I go by the crowstitcher here on YouTube and Instagram. My pronouns are they, them. And today is Tuesday. That is Xena with her squeaky toy. She's playing with her potato at the moment. Of course, as soon as I start talking, she was quiet beforehand. What was I saying? It's Tuesday, August 20th, and this is Flosstube number 16. So welcome. This is a channel where I talk all about my cross stitch. Xena. Just, yeah. Um, I reached 500 subscribers, so thank you to everyone. Oh, hi. Yeah, that's Xena. This is her potato. Do you want me to throw your potato? Do you want me to throw? Okay. Okay. Baby girl. Do you want me to throw it? All right. Now that that's over. I've reached 500 subscribers, so thank you so much. I can't believe that, quite honestly. The people I've met on here have been so wonderful, and I just want to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed and kept coming back. To anyone who's new, welcome. This is the chaos, so enjoy, I guess. I got lots to share with you today, so we're just gonna get into it. I do have two finishes since my last floss tube. I still have to do the stitch with me. I know I'm kind of falling behind on that. I've been doing a lot of candle making, prepping for the fall season, because it does get busy for me kind of mid-September-ish. So I've been down in the studio a lot making candles, and so I've been getting a lot of stitching done while wax waiting, waiting for the wax to reach appropriate temperatures, but I haven't been here at my computer to do a stitch with me video, honestly, so I will try to do that as soon as I can. But I do have two finishes, so this is one of them. This is Beana Mirror, and it is designed by, is it gonna focus? Come on. It's designed by my friend Amber from Nerdy Stitchy Witchy. I will tag her below. Oh, come on, focus. Doesn't it like? It's not. It's not focusing. I don't know what to do. We're just gonna pretend it focuses. Now it's not even showing the colors. What is the situation here? There we go. That's sort of better. By Nerdy Stitchy Witchy, and it's a pastel goth beetle on a mirror. And I stitched this 1/1 on 28 count black Murano, I think it was. They are full crosses. There you can see the colors. The colors are really pretty. Oh, and everyone, look at Martha. Martha's framed and up on the wall. Look at Martha. Anyway, okay. I'll stop moving the camera. Yes, Beetle on a Mirror. I enjoyed this piece so much. It really does look beautiful. There, it's sort of picking up the colors. There's pinks and blues in the body, like the shell of the beetle, and then its legs and mandibles and everything are purple. It was so well charted. I also have there's a moth on a mirror that I have, and there's also a third one in the series think it's two snakes. Is it two or one? It's a snake on a mirror. I can't remember if it's two snakes or one snake. So I will tag Nerdy Stitchy Witchy below because so you can all go check out her shop because it is amazing. She has a few more patterns on there now, and I just love it. If like the goth, the witchy goth, pastel goth is sort of your thing, definitely check it out. The colors really are not showing up well on camera. I can't do anything about it, unfortunately. And then this was my second finish. This is a legacy piece. So this is now my second legacy finish. I want to get to 50 legacy finishes before I turn 50. So that gives me about 7.5 years. And this is finish number 2. So this is, it was called 3 Egg Sampler, and I can't remember where I got it off of Etsy, and I can't remember the shop. Didn't actually have the shop in the pattern, the PDF, so I don't remember. But it's pazunkis, which are Ukrainian. Damn it, I wanted to bring one up and then forgot. They're Ukrainian dyed eggshell, essentially. So if you are unfamiliar, is you take an eggshell and or you take an egg and there's a pin that they put in the top and the bottom to make holes, and then they empty out the whole inside of the egg, so you're left with just a full solid shell. And then to get the designs, what they do is they're very intricate, and there's a wax, there's a special tool that they use, and wax. And so basically you start from the lightest color to the darkest. So anything that they would, so for example, for this one, they would put wax over every single space except anything that they wanted to be yellow. And then they would dye it in the yellow. And then once that's dyed, they take and they put wax over everything. They take wax off and where they would want, and they would have everything put wax over the yellow, excuse me, and take it off where that would be red. So then they would dye so the red. Then they put wax over the red, and then they would dye what they would want to be green or whatever the, whatever color would be next. And then they keep going until basically the whole eggshell is covered in wax. Then when they take the wax off, that's how you get all of the layers of color. I think I explained that well enough. I've tried making them before, and they're very, very difficult to make. I have some that my mom and Baba collected that I got out for Astara every year, and I wanted to bring one up to show you. But that's what these are. And these are pretty traditional designs and colors. Usually there's some brown in there as well. Like wheat is a very common design or symbol, and they all mean different things, and there's a whole lot. I'm not an expert by any stretch of the imagination, but there's a whole lot of research and everything that you can do as far as meanings and colors and everything like that. But that's the general gist of what a pasunki is. And so this was a legacy piece, and I got it done. I did it 2/1 full cross on 18 count white Aida. And I'm really happy with it. I'm gonna frame it. I think it might fit into a box that I have, like the lid of a box that I have. And if not, I'll just frame it and probably put it up in here in our bedroom. Helps if I hold the whole thing in screen. There we go. So, those were my 2 finishes since you last saw me. I don't know where to put these because last time I put finishes on my stool, they fell off the back and I couldn't find them. Okay, next we're just gonna get into everything else I worked on. What is this? Oh, this was a new start, excuse me. So I have decided now that I in my last video I talked about my kind of temporary plans for 2025 about doing so many stitches for different categories of whips that I have broken them out into. And then I was thinking about I need to come up with some sort of rotation. And I kept thinking about it and I think for right now this might change. I don't know. I might end up doing like something like I think Jen the Caffeinated Crafter does this, where she picks so many whips out of each category for the week. I might do something like that. I don't know. But for right now, I just picked 10 whips to work on. Let me write Jen's name down so I can tag her. Oh, and Amber. I need to write Amber's name down. I need a pen. Give me a sec. Nerdy Stitchy Witchy, because I'm going to make sure I tag everyone below. Oh, I just broke my pen. Like, what even is this? Okay, let's get another pen. This is going great today, y'all. This is going great. It's fantastic. Oh, and I need my glasses because my lighting isn't. Ooh, look at these cool. Look. I got this for my glasses to hold my glasses, my old fart glasses, as I like to call them. Got it off of Amazon. It's in my Amazon. I'll put my affiliate link below if you want it. Isn't that so cool? And it works really well. But it's on my desk. Has the glasses. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, I was writing down Amber and Jen. Because I want to make sure to tag everyone that I mention in the description box below so you can find them easily. Okay. So I did decide to, what was I saying? Oh, pull 10 whips that I can, for the week, each week, so Sunday, that I can then choose to work on. No, I didn't work on, I've done it for 2 weeks now. I don't work on every single one of them. These are the whips I can choose from to work on. So I'm a little less overwhelmed and I do get some sort of rotation. So Summer Solstice was pulled and this was a new start. It is from the Artsy Housewife. I will put up a picture. Hold on, this got moved from when I was showing you Martha. Actually, I don't know if I can. It was a Patreon pattern by the Artsy Housewife, and I stitched this 1/1 full cross on 22 count cold foam by Be Stitch Me, and I'm using the CXC threads, and this is I did tag this as a legacy piece. It goes this way. And I love this so much. I actually put up a post on my Artsy Housewife, on my Kofi page, about this pattern and how the Artsy Housewife is the new black. I love Gigi's patterns so much. This is actually all well, this is brown or green, and this is a dark brown. It's kind of getting I just want to so you can see there is a star there. So I did a center start, and there's a big basket here with all these butterflies and flowers and everything. And I just love, like, look at this. Look at this, for especially for this room, y'all. The whole, the colors are just beautiful. And look at that. Look at those colors. Perfect for this room. They've got like the 70s vintage vibe about them, and I just love it so much. So, I don't know if this is available anymore on the Patreon. I think this was one of July's patterns. Um, but I did post up for my Kofi members about this and shared progress and sort of talked about it a little bit. So if you're a Kofi member and you haven't gone to check that out, please do so. I love it so much. So that was a new start. I feel very, I don't know, I just feel everywhere, a bit everywhere today. Um, my brain's kind of not quite with it. So I should probably tag the Artsy Housewife because they do have a floss tube. That's not how you spell house. Okay. And FYI, the Needlework Marketplace, I pre-ordered almost, I think, all but one of the Artsy Housewives patterns. So there will be a lot more Artsy Housewife in our future. Okay, this one I cannot show you because it is a Kofi exclusive whip, which I did post the update this morning. So if you are a Kofi member, go check it out. I posted the progress pics and some stats. But this is what it will look like. I can show you what it will look like, but I cannot give you stats or show the piece, my progress, because that is for my Kofi members only. But this is Love Potion Laboratory by Luthien Art. It is full coverage, obviously. And so whenever I do work on this and get, a decent amount of progress, I don't post like just after 200 stitches or anything like that. But when I get a good chunk of progress, I do post pictures and stats up for my Kofi members so they can see, uh, and they get a little exclusive. I do have other whips that also fall in that category, um, the Kofi exclusive category. One, I had to actually, when I actually lost during the whole pattern keeper incident, the whole old phone incident, and I didn't just lose like progress, I lost the actual PDF. Um, so I'm going to try to, I'm actually probably going to do a poll for my Kofi members soon here to choose another full coverage to take its place. Um, for another Kofi exclusive whip. This one is Protector of Magic, and this is one of my focus. I do 3,700 stitches a month on it, and I want to have it done for me and Dar's 25th wedding anniversary, which once I get this month done, hold on, I marked, I have a note so I can keep track of how many months I have left. There were 82 months that I needed, and so after I get this month done, there will be 79 months left. So I did get, oh, let me show you a picture. Maybe. Come on. There it is. Come on. I guess I should tell you, information about this piece. Artwork, that is not what I want. Artwork is by Lisa Parker. It's charted by Hade. This is what it will look like. Again, I'm all out of sorts today, so I probably am going to forget to share information with you on certain things, but there we go. It's not focusing, but you get the gist. It's dragons and ruins of a castle and a big dragon and a unicorn. And I did not finish, so I still have some to do for this month. But I have 13,621 stitches done at 4.5% complete. And this is where I am. Let me get the board. This is where I am. So, so far this month I have started filling in this background here, and did all of this. The tail and that little bit of sky and part of the dragon's body. And I'm stitching this 1/1 on full cross on 28 count. And I cannot tell you how happy I am to not stitch on blue. Everything, even this dragon over here, has been blue. This dragon had a teeny tiny bit of green, like a tealy blue, so it wasn't even that far off of the blue. So I am so happy to finally have other colors. There's purples, there's black, there's like tannish colors in there. So now I'm kind of going back and forth when I work on it for the rest of the month. This month I'm just going to go back and forth between a little bit of the dragon, a little bit of the sky. So I was starting to get really burnt out on all the blue. Not going to lie. So that is that one that needs to stay out. Okay. What is this? Oh, this was one of my pulls for this week. It is Abstract I call it Abstract Yule Tree, but its actual title is Abstract Christmas Tree by Serkai Acrylic Ink, charted by Stitches So Beautiful. And this is what it will look like. And I just love this so much because it's not the typical thing that you see for Christmas. Plus, I don't celebrate Christmas. I celebrate Yule. But anyway. And I'm stitching this 2/1 on full cross on 20 count Ada. And I will show you where I am to start with, and then I'll show you where I worked on. So this is all of it. This is all that I have so far. All background, except I finally am getting the tippy top of the tree right here. And I love how the stars are kind of coming, and it's really pretty. So what I worked on is in here, I filled this in, filled some of the black in here, and then just did some more confetti in the tree. So this is 939, this bit, and then this is 310. And then the tree. I guess it's technically the star, the top of the tree, but is it a star? Yeah, it's like a snowflakey star. So this little bit, it's a snowflake, but a star, kind of. I don't know, but that little chunk there is this. So it's gonna be big. because I'm doing it on 20 count. Um, I like, someone commented on my last video, or was it my video? Because I put some shorts up. Must have been my video. My last floss tube about, and I do like to use different counts of fabric when I can. I realize, not, that's not everyone's cup of tea, and some people have their count that they work on, and that's it. That's what works for them, and I totally get it. But I like the variety as long as I can see the different counts. I like my variety. You know what I mean? Okay, this wasn't a pull for this week, and it is a new start. This is I will have to put a picture up somewhere. This is Botanical Gardens. Artwork is by Rose Kahn. Charted by Pain Free Crafts. I'm doing this 1/1 full cross on 25 count using a combination of CXC and DMC threads, depending on what I had. What do I want to do? Oh, I wanted to mark down to put up a picture of Botanical Gardens. I think that's the only one so far I need a picture of. And I can give you some stats. Let me see here. Was a new start. I did post it on my Instagram. I did 1,593 stitches, and I have out of 441,936, and I am 0.36% done, and I had a real hard time putting this down. First of all, from back here, love this so much. Look at those colors. Just the way it's charted is absolutely stunning. I love Rose Catherine Kahn's artwork. I'm also doing the Cozy Winter Book Nook from her. Again, charted by Pain Free. Pain Free also just put up another one of their charts, Rose Catherine Kahn's charts. The Rainbow Library or something it's called. It's the one with, I think it's a dragon and a woman in a library, and it's all in like these rainbow colors. And Sarah did announce that she's going to release a different colorway of that too, which I'm pretty sure will be the one that Haid also used to have before they retired her. But anyway, I'm gonna get if it's the colorway that I'm thinking of, I'm gonna wait till get that one. But I don't know. We'll see. Back to this. So this top left start, and just look at it. I cannot look at that chandelier. There aren't even words. There aren't words. I love how you get right into the design, the picture on her pieces. It's so fun. They're so fun to stitch. They're big. None of them, I haven't, neither this one nor Cozy Winter Book Nook, I don't have either one of them tagged as a legacy piece, just because they're both so big. I think I'm going to wait and see what the other colorway is that is released by Pain Free, and probably then pick one of the three to tag as a legacy piece. So I might let my Kofi members vote on that, because it's just, they're so big that it's too much. I can't tag all three of them, so I need to pick. So I think I'm gonna let my Kofi members decide from the three. Okay, this was a pull from last week. This is Crow Among Purple Flowers. Let me get it up for you. It's charted by the Cross Stitch Studio. Artwork is by Simonetta Zambelli, I think. Yeah, Simonetta Zambelli. And this is what it will look like. His name is Crowley. I did a top left start, 1/1 full cross on 25 count, I believe. I love this peach so much. Again, the camera is dampening the colors. They are much more vibrant. And I got to 1.53% done with 3,863 stitches out of 252,000 stitches. And I love these things. I have these. I'll put. A lot of people are using them. I love them so much. You put the number. I used red, so you might not be able to see them. And then then it's foam. So if you use multiple needles, you can put your needle in in here. I do have. I'll put an Amazon affiliate link for that too if I remember. But anyway, I love those so much. I just ordered more. And this is where I got. So I worked a lot in here and kind of filled all of this light part of the sky in. It's washing out the colors, but I'm going to show you close and then we'll take it back. Look at the colors though from far away. So beautiful. It's all sky. Like there's nothing really much to look at the moment, but I lost my card. But it's fun to stitch. It's easy stitching at the moment because it's just a lot of fill in. I love the colors. It's a nice change from a lot of the darks that I have a lot. So. And he hadn't come out for a while. Curly hadn't come out for a while, so it was nice to get him out. This next one it's Halloween Night. Artwork is by Ador Jose Rosa, charted by Stitches So Beautiful. Doing him 1/1 full cross on 25 count. And I have to show you. This is one of my other monthly pieces that I stitch on every month. I put 6,000 stitches into this, and so I did finish it for this month. I got to 12.29%. So I have 12,538 stitches done out of 102,000. And this is what it will look like when it's done. And I say this every time, but it is just so beautiful with the way the clouds and the lighting, the shading, gorgeous. So this is where I am. I did get my 6,000 in for the month. So this is done till September. So I worked a lot in here, just coming down in the sky. Did work a little bit up in here. And then I did all of this haunted house and came down here so you can see some of the lights in the windows coming in. Love this so much. This is, I think, here-ish is halfway down, so I'm almost at the bottom. It'll probably come to light maybe here. But I'm so excited for how that haunted house is gonna come out. I really cannot wait till I get to the pumpkin. I'm very excited. I am starting to kind of jump around a bit more, just as I feel like it. So, oh, and I got this bag from um, Alara. I will tag Alara. She opened up a uh, Etsy shop and has some of her bags. And I've purchased 2 of them so far. This was the first one I bought, and look at the frogs. They're just so cute. I love this so much. And she puts grommets in so you can hang them up if that's your jam. There's her Alara Designs is her Etsy name, and there's a vinyl front, but it's a pocket. There's a snap, so you can put. I just put my my note card in there, but you could put whatever you wanted to put and separate it from your fabric or however you want to do it. So I love that so much. I'm all about supporting fellow crafters and floss tubers whenever I can. So I love to support. Very well made. And just like that fabric, honestly, how could you not? Dragonflies. Beautiful. Okay. Next up is New Year Dragon. Artwork is by somebody with an A. Alvia Alcedo. Or Alcedo, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Charted by Pain Free Crafts. I'm doing it 1/1 full cross on Mushroom Lugana. 28 count Mushroom Lugana. Let me get a picture up for you. Come on. I got to 3.2%. And I have 1,020 stitches done out of 31,912. And this is what he will look like. If you are new here, you will know that I have, or sorry, if you are not new here, if you're new, you'll know everything about me. No, if you're not new here, you will know that I have a thing for peppermint. So if you stick around, if you are new and you stick around, you will see I have a lot of peppermint pieces. There are a bunch that I have not started as well. But I love this guy so much. Look at his antlers. They're, oh god, his horns are antlers. And look at the holly for his tail. Oh, there's just, this beautiful. But unfortunately at the moment it's not really going to look like much. But I did do a center start on this because it is not full coverage. Like I said, 1/1 on 28 count Mushroom Lugana. And this is where I got to. So I continued filling in. So you can see here, this is one of his arms, and this is his bottom leg coming in, and then this is the white, so this is the candy cane. He's holding the candy cane. So his tail, he has got claws kind of over here, and then his tail will come around over here. So his body will be down here. But just look at the colors. Those greens are gorgeous. And I can't wait to get some red in. The red's going to come in, honestly, right here is, comes in the bow for the candy cane. And this is what I mean about, like, I'm glad that I decided to do at least some sort of rotation for the time, even if it's temporary and until I come up with something better. Because this piece, the New Year, the abstract tree piece, like, they're all things I haven't worked on for a long time. So already, just even doing it for 2 weeks, I've gotten things out that I wouldn't have normally gotten out because I can only choose from those 10. So I'm glad. Like I said, I'll probably change it for 2025, but I just wanted something to get some sort of rotation for the rest of this year so I can start working on everything I have, you know? Because I got a lot. I got a lot. I still don't know how many exactly I have, but I have a lot. Okay, this was my legacy piece, my legacy call for a last Flosstube. It is The Morgan by Krista Bug, charted by Thread Geeks. I will put a picture up because it's on my laptop. I'm doing it 1/1 full cross on 25 count even weave. And let me get you some stats. It was a new start. Did I say that? I don't know, but if I didn't, I did now. And I got 1,358 stitches done out of 100 and I don't know, because I already took that off. I have 1,358 stitches done, and I'm at 0.95%. So, and I did a top left start, so this is where I am. So, this is the wings of the one raven coming in. So it'll start to get really dark here. It's like the way the light hits the tips of the feathers are light, and then the rest of the raven is dark. Or is it a crow? I think they're ravens. Is it the Morgan? I need to look this up now. I should know this. I just don't want to be saying the wrong thing. Pretty sure I should. Oh, crow. I was wrong. They're crows. So it's the tips of the crow wing. Let me read this to you for anyone who doesn't know. The Morrigan, and there's different pronunciations, which I am not going to even attempt, is a figure from Irish mythology. And it is translated to Great Queen or Phantom Queen. The Morrigan is mainly associated with war and fate, especially with foretelling doom, death, or victory in battle. In this role, she often appears as a crow. She incites warriors to battle and can help bring about victory over their enemies. Morgan encourages warriors to do brave deeds, striking fear into their enemies, and is portrayed washing the blood-stained clothes of those fated to die. She is most frequently seen as a goddess of battle and war, and has also been seen as a manifestation of the earth and sovereignty goddess, chiefly representing the goddess's role as guardian of the territory and its people. So it's a crow. They're crows. And there are 3 crows in the pattern. So, I love this piece. It is on my legacy thing. So, it does have a chance to be pulled when I spin the legacy wheel. Okay. And I think that's it. That's everything I stitched. So what I'm going to do is we did have some giveaways. We had 2 giveaways last time, so I'm going to announce the winners of those, and then I'm going to go into I'm going to talk about the Make It Murder Sal, hosted by Cross Stitch the Globe, and then I'm going to go into, I have a couple treasures. So we had two giveaways. The first one was for this piece, Good Witch, Bad Witch by Autumn Lane Stitchery. And the keyword for this was witch. And I did the comment picker. And Wicked Cat Stitch was the winner for this. So, Cat, I have your info. I'll just add it to your pile for you. Congratulations, my friend. And the next one was Falling Leaves and Coffee Please, also by Autumn Lane Stitchery. And the keyword for this was coffee. And again, I did the comment picker. And the Shaky Stitcher is the winner for this. The Shaky Stitcher. Let me put that up so you can see. So if you would email me at thecrowstitcher@yahoo.com, or you can message me on Instagram. My Instagram is crowstitcher as well. Everything will be below. And let me know you won. And I know which pattern you won, but just message me and I'll get your info and get that ready to ship out to you. Congrats, my friends. I do have, so those are those. Because I did reach 500 subscribers, I do have some more giveaways. Okay. The first giveaway, and I need to write these down so I don't forget things. Okay. Okay. The first giveaway. This is a kit. Okay, so what happened was I had opened the kit. Let me get the pen away. I put it in the hoop because I was going to take it like in the car. I put it in the hoop, so that's why there's a hoop mark on the fabric. But then as you can see, I literally did nothing. I didn't start it. All the floss is still wrapped around everything. I think the needle, I don't know what happened to the needle. I might have lost the needle in the foray. Everything in the kit is like the charts obviously in here. And like it still has the cardboard, the kit. It's the kit, but not in the original packaging, essentially. So I'm gonna ship it for Wens. I will ship it in this bag, so everything is neat and tidy together. But this is Forest House by Dimensions Needlecrafts. Artwork is by Tanya Talk via Creative Market. And it's a cute little house with mushrooms, and I had it on my list. I had every intention of stitching it, and then I just realized, you know what, I'm never actually going to stitch this. So somebody else will actually love this and stitch it and give it a nice, lovely home. So you know what, I'll probably throw a needle in there as well. I might have the needle still somewhere if I can't find it. But, so you get the pattern, all the floss that came with it, and the fabric. Okay. So, and it's called Forest House. So let's use the word forest. Forest. Please be 18. so you can legally give me your address. Please be in the US because of shipping. Do not use any words like giveaway, winner, free, anything like that in your comment, or I will delete your comment. And use the word forest somewhere in your comment to be entered to win that. The next one is a pattern. Let me make sure before I yes, I'm going to take it out. I'm going to leave it out of the bag. It is by Ink Circles. It is called Assembly Required. I had started to stitch this and then just decided I wasn't going to finish it. The chart is completely unmarked. It's essentially brand new. I didn't mark anything on the chart. Still in its original bag and everything. So it is quite pristine. Same rules as before. And let's use the word bones. BONES. If you want to be entered to win that chart. Anyone in your comment. Some people are like creative and put them in sentences. Some people just at the end of their comment write the tag word. It doesn't matter. Bones. For assembly required. And the last one, actually no, let's just do all of them. The next one is Unfiltered Poison by Shannon Christine Designs. I did stitch this. I loved it so much. This is just the chart. Again, it's unmarked and everything. Quite pristine. We'll use the word poison. POISON. If you want to be entered to win that. Keep chilled. I love it. Oh. And then the last one is Octopus's Garden. I'm sure a lot of you might have seen this or know of it. By Blackbird Designs. I bought this and then realized I really wasn't going to stitch it. I also didn't realize it was part of the Beatles series. And I hate the Beatles. Don't come at me. I'm a Monkees person. I love the Monkees. I don't like the Beatles. So I'm not going to stitch it. So it's a completely new unstitched chart. Octopus's Garden. Let's use the word garden in your comment. Don't come at me about the Beatles. Nope. Not a fan. Okay, so those are the giveaways for this time to celebrate my 500 subscribers. And again, thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed and kept coming back. I can't, it's wild to think that many people return to see this. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is Stephanie and Allison from Cross Stitch the Globe. If you are not watching them, please go watch them. There's Stephanie just moved. They rented a house and they moved, and there's a whole story about it's. She shared it at the Midsummer Stitch, and then also shared it in one of the Flosstubes. That the house is sus and it might be a murder house. Blah blah blah. Anyway, go watch if you want the full story. But they decided to do a Make It Murder style. And so the whole point of the style is that you take a pattern and you somehow add things to it or change it or whatever to make it murder, make it a crime scene. Some people had the idea of, take a sampler and instead of the quote, put a confession in. Some people had the idea to use from Clue, the candlestick, and there are just so many things you can do. Um, and so it's really anything. You can make it as gory or not gory as you want. It also doesn't have to be murder. It can be just any crime if you want to do, I don't know, like a robbery or whatever. So I have this kit in my stash. It's an old kit from Busilla. I think it's from... I don't know what the year is. I can't see. Maybe it's on the actual... still haven't opened it, so I'm not quite sure the copyright year. But it is called Victorian Houses. And so I'm going to use this. I'm not going to do it on the fabric. I think it came with maybe, it looks like 14 count. It's like a 14 count oatmeal Ada of some sort. So I think I'm going to do it smaller. I'll do it on a smaller count. But I'm going to do mine. I love Murder, She Wrote. And I think it's the first season, honestly. There's a episode, which is one of my favorite ones, where essentially there's a wealthy dude, and his lawyer knows that he's not going to leave his money to any of his children because they're all assholes, basically. And he leaves it to his dog. And so the lawyer knows this and takes advantage of that, let's just say. And there's he trains the dog to press a button to aid in the murder. I don't want to give anything away in case no one's seen it, but there is a wrought iron gate that is involved in one of the murders. So I'm gonna add, and there's a fur coat that plays a part in it, so I'm gonna add a fur coat, probably a body here. I'm gonna add Teddy the dog. The dog's name is Teddy, and he's a beagle. He's adorable. So I'm gonna add Teddy somewhere with the button that he has to push down. A bicycle clip is involved as one of the clues that she uses to solve the murder. So I'm going to add those little elements into this. So it's going to come down further, which is why I don't want to use the fabric, because I want to make sure I have enough room. The body, I might add a car, or at least the head, like, the front portion of the car with the headlights. Yeah. So I'm going to do it, make mine into clues from that she uses to solve the murder from that one episode. I'm really excited. I think it starts September 15th and goes to January 31st. And then they're going to do sort of what the Hathaway Stitchers did, where they're going to have a Zoom and everyone can, share their piece and what they changed and why they changed it, like a little bit of backstory, and then they'll post the recording of that up. So I'm really excited for that. I think it's going to be really fun. And I just can't wait to see everyone's ideas. Like, you don't have to have it finished to participate in the Zoom, which is good because I'm not going to get mine finished. But I think it's going to be neat to see everyone's ideas. I'm really excited. Okay. Next up, I want to share some treasures. And the first two treasures I have to share are because of my friend Annie at XO Needle in the Hay XO, who did just reach 1,000 subscribers. So congratulations, Annie. That is so awesome. I'll tag her below. Again, if you haven't watched her, please go watch her. She's amazing. I think she just posted one the other day, and I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. But she has a lot of, she likes vintage things, and which I do as well. And so she shares a lot of her things that she shares at the end are vintage haul and things like that. And I didn't know that these existed until I watched Annie. Sorry, I should mute my phone. They're like scissor. They're vintage. I forget what the actual name is, but they're like scissor caddies and there's a pincushion in the bottom. Like, isn't that adorable? I had no idea these ever existed. And then the scissors look like they're wearing glasses. How adorable. So I got this cute little owl because he goes awesome in this room. Like, how adorable is that? Look at it. Look at the back. I had no idea these were a thing. So thank you so much, Annie, because now this is a thing. Now this is a thing. I need to find more that aren't like, if you do look for these, I can't remember what I searched for. Vintage scissor caddies or something like that. Some are very expensive. This one was like $15. So make sure that you hunt around and shop around. Then this one, look at this frog, okay? Again, he came with his scissors for his glasses. And this one is a bit different. He came with the twine, and then it comes out of his mouth, right? You pull the twine out of his mouth, and then you can snip it off. I love this so much. I can't. He's so adorable, and he lives up in the bedroom here as well. And then the last treasure I got, which I had pre-ordered it, and it came, I don't think I had it. Maybe I did have it for my last Flosstube and forgot to show it. This is by Max Pigeon from Pigeon Coop Designs, and it is his new book. It's Cross Stitch in the Forest. And if you're interested in this, I will put an affiliate link below as well. Actually, do you know what I'll do is I'll just link to my link tree. Put my link tree link down, which has all my Amazon affiliate links. And if you're interested in any of this stuff, because I do get some pennies if you purchase it, and I just love everything. Now, some people have done flip throughs of this, so if you want me to do a flip through, please let me know, and I will do a Flosstube extra with a flip through. But right now I'm just gonna share like a few that I really want to stitch. This fox. How adorable is this little guy? Look at that with the butterflies. Oh, and I love the designs. One thing I love about Max Pigeon Designs, I do have one of his already on the go. It's not in the book, but a Jolly Squirrel that I shared last time or the time before, I don't remember, is from Pigeon Coop. Is from this designer as well, Pigeon Coop Designs. And one thing I love about him is the detail he gets in, something that could be solid, right? And it's shaded, but with detail, with pattern. It's not solid shaded, I guess is what I'm trying to say, right? Like, it's shaded, but with patterns. And I love that. I should have marked these off before I started. There is one that I will not be stitching. This is the Flosstube Mentioned. 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 This is the Fl um, because I have arachnophobia. Um, but kind of everything else in this book I want to stitch. I'm trying to find, there was one other one that was an absolute must, and now I can't find it. Oh. Rowdy J. Just look at the colors. I love blue jays. They are corvids. I have a thing for corvids. If you can't tell, my name is crowstitcher. I have a thing for corvids. A lot of people give blue jays a lot of flack. I love them. And again, look at the like the designs, and so pretty, so well charted. So that's my second must in here. Oh, and then this is another one, the woodpecker at work. I love woodpeckers. We have 3 varieties that come to our yard year round. And birch trees, we have a birch tree in our front yard. It's just perfect. Perfect. So yeah, if you would like me to do a flip through of this, please let me know in the comments and I will film an extra. If you're interested in this book, yeah, and you want it and you don't have it yet, go over and follow the Linktree link, and you can get it off of Amazon through one of my affiliate links. The Linktree has a shop. If you go to my Linktree, let me just show you really quick so you know what I'm talking about. So I'll put the Linktree below, and then if you follow that, right at the top, you can go to the shop, and then you can see I have things categorized, and you can shop in all the different categories, and that book is up in the cross stitch and supplies shop, so it's really easy to get to. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's all I have for today. Again, thank you all so much for the 500. I'm a bit speechless. I'm very, very thankful. I'm very grateful to all of you. Um, Especially the comments I got last time. So many people said, that, oh, I watch you right as it comes out, or makes my day, and it was just so touching and so heartwarming that I can bring something to people. I give something to you that makes you feel better, or whatever it is, feel happy, feel comfort. It really does mean so much to me, and hearing those comments, seeing those comments, Flosstube, we're back here, we're behind the camera, we're talking to a void, right? Um, and so a lot of times, there's been times where I'm sure other Flosstubers as well have the same sort of thought of, why, I'm just talking to nothing, really. And that's not true. It can feel like it because we're just here talking to ourselves about our stitching, right? But to see those comments, and even just a simple, heart comment or emoji comment, it really means so much that we are having an impact. I am impacting those of you who watch and those of you who enjoy. Even in the smallest, maybe most minuscule way, I'm having some sort of positive impact on other people. And I can't thank you all enough for being here and sticking with me and sticking with the chaos. Sorry, I'm a bit stuffy. And, you know, I wouldn't be here without y'all. It's true. Because then I really would be talking to myself or talking to a void. Talking to Xena, because she's always here with me. Um, but yeah, so I just want to say thank you again. Um, like I said, I will do my best to get a Stitch With Me up as soon as I can. I can't promise when that will be because, like I said, I am down in my studio making candles a lot to kind of prep for the busy season. Um, and yeah, I think that's it. So happy stitching, and I'll see you next time.